I'm not gonna make any comments about how you got into the garbage this morning, because I'm that nice. What is happening, guys? How's it going? I hope it's going good. Ooh, wow, oh, that's a nice freaking Corvette. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is share with you a little life experience, a little, one of the lower times of my life. And that'll be the times of my first job. Now, let me give you some backstory. I got this job when I was 15? Yeah, 15 years old. And, my very first job. And this job was, it's widely regarded as the worst, most menial job in the world. And by that, I think you guys could probably figure it out, but I used to work at McDonald's, aka McDickheads, aka McDicks, aka McShits. But, yeah, as you could probably tell, I didn't really like it. It was a fucking awful job. And everybody there was a fucking... like, everybody there just hated me for some reason, even though I was awesome at my job. They fucking hated me, which I don't know why, even though I was like the only person in that whole fucking place who knew how to do everything. Alright, we are all juiced up. But anyways, back to the story. So working at McDick's was one of the lower points in my life. You know, you can't really, when people ask you where do you work, you can't really say, oh, I work at McDonald's with pride, you know. They're just like, oh, fucking really? And they just start laughing at you. But anyways, I was like 15 years old in high school. It's my first job ever, and I started there on the grill flipping patties, which sucked on its own. And that was fucking awful. And a lot of the people that work there, as you can probably guess, did not have a very good grasp of the English language, which, you know, made things a lot more difficult. So I had to pretty much learn everything on my own. And nobody knew how to teach anyway, so. But yeah, it was awful. What I would do all day was I would walk to the back of the freezer, grab giant like boxes full of frozen meat patties, throw them on the grill, let the grill cook them, throw them in the tray, and then throw them in the little warmer thingy. That was pretty much my job for a good 7 months or so. Maybe we'll say about 6 months. Okay. And then they finally let me like put together the burgers, which was a little bit better. It still sucked ass, obviously, but you know, it was better than burning the shit out of my hands fucking making these stupid burgers. And if you guys, if you eat McDonald's food, I would, or any kind of fast food for that matter, I would definitely kind of rethink it, or at least know this. at least at McDonald's, this is the way it went down, was we would throw the burgers on the little grill thingy, and then it was like the flat grill, and then there was a little part on top that would come down and like press them down and like cook them on both sides. And that's the way it would cook, and then they would throw them in these little trays, right? And those trays would go into the warmer. Oh, look, McDick's right there. But those trays would go into the warmer, and they would sit there, and then that's what they would use to put onto the burgers when they assemble them, right? But the thing is that nobody would actually, you know, pay attention to the timer. They were supposed to, you know, be in there for 15 minutes. If they were in there for longer, you throw them out. But nobody did that. Everybody just reset them. So sometimes you would get a burger that was like a shoe that had been sitting in the freaking drawer for like 2 hours. That's why I try not to eat fast food. Sometimes I can't handle myself, and we're all guilty of that. But I don't eat McShits. I definitely do not, because that is like mud butt city. But that, yeah, it's not good. So after all that, they allowed me, or my manager came up to me and said, hey, you know, do you want to, you know, start working on the register? And I'm like, sure, because working on the register, they had a way easier job than working on the grill. Like, way easier. They got paid the same amount of money, which is fucking bullshit. But anyways, so I was like, yeah, I would love to work on the register. And so they trained me on the register, and I did that for a while. And then they're like, okay, now you're gonna do drive-through. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. And that was what led me to quit that job. Not that I liked it already, because I hated that job the entire time I was working there. I just needed money. But so they put me on the drive-through, and that shit is actually, it's a lot more stressful and difficult than a lot of you guys would think. Well, at least at mine, because I would believe, or I think at most drive-throughs, it's a single lane, right? Which had a little box that you talk into, and then 2 windows, right? The one that I worked at had 2 lanes, 2 boxes, and 2 windows, right? So the 2 lanes would converge into 1 lane, and then you'd go to the first window to pay, the second window to go pick up your food. And that made it really fucking difficult, and it was so fucking stupid, the reason why they had that. It didn't make it, if we had a single lane, it wouldn't have been any fucking slower. The 2-lane shit is fucking retarded, and it just made it so much more difficult because you had to manage both lanes at the same time, and they would yell at you if you left someone sitting there for more than like 10 seconds while I'm taking the order of someone else, while they're just sitting on their ass doing nothing. That's managers I'm talking about. Yeah, but it was really dumb the way the managers acted. They would do like nothing, and they would like expect me to like do like 5 things at one time, and they would get mad at me if I didn't. Meanwhile, they're just sitting there fucking picking their nose and shit. But basically the point I'm getting at is that McDonald's is not a good job. I would not even recommend applying there. Find something else. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know that. But don't work there. Thanks, dude. That was nice of him. What a cool guy. What are these little fucks doing? Me, I'm a Boy Scout. don't know what that was. I'm not against Boy Scouts. Oh, that sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. I'm just gonna stop talking now. This is the rich ass motherfucker community. The rich dickhead community. Generally, the people that live kind of around this area are the wine sipper, kind of like scarf wearing, Mercedes driving assholes. I didn't even know there was a middle school over here. God, why do I sound like such a pedo? Oh! Stop doing that, you fucking pedophile. I don't like little boys, by the way. I'm just putting this on record. I am not a pedo.
I would follow this guy if I wasn't in the turn lane, but... because this bike is pretty cool. It looks like an old NC 750 or 650 or whatever it is. Or maybe an old CBR or something. Dude, we're gonna flip a bitch right here and we're gonna go talk to that guy because I want to know about his bike. How's it going, man?
Good.
I need to ask you about your bike.
What's up?
What kind of bike is that?
This one?
Yeah.
The SDR 600.
Okay, did you naked it out yourself or did you?
We bought it like this.
Oh, okay, nice.
Supposed to have footballs here, but the previous owner was a lady, and she had these installed. It's just risers and
okay.
Another bar.
Nice. I like it. I like the naked bike style.
If you want it, I'm selling it.
I just bought this, so I'm in the hole right now. If I could, I would, man. But
yeah, yeah, got it for like $1,000 or so. New tires, oil change.
Nice, nice, nice.
Forks are kind of blown, but whatever.
Hey, it runs.
Yeah. Like the CBR.
Oh, it's nice. It's real smooth.
Yeah, I sat on one of these because I have a Daytona 675.
Okay.
And it was between either this, or an R6.
Yeah, all good choices.
Daytona, but this one felt really good too.
Yeah, this bike is really comfortable. It's got the built-in steering dampener too, so you don't have to buy a Scots, which is nice.
Yeah, this needs it. Vibrates a little.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm not gonna bug you anymore. I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
All right, man. Stay safe.
Yeah,
All right, you guys. One more thing. I would like to give 2 shout-outs. Not that I have that many subscribers, more like thank yous. First one being Mr. Tim Kreiz Adventures. Thank you, sir. I saw you subscribe to my subscribe box this morning, and that was really awesome. Thank you for that. The next person I'd like to thank would be Mr. Rural Disturbance, aka Rural Discrimination. I saw that. But thank you, Mr. Rural Disturbance, for subscribing. Yeah, that's I'm hoping I can get this channel to grow. I'm gonna try to make more vlogs more often, more consistently. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop the hammer on that subscribe and like button. And you guys have yourselves a good one. See you later.